Who don't ruin your freedom. All right, hello, how you doing? It's me, Zacharias. How you doing? I'm gonna talk about this, and I think you need to start separating within and get rid of people in my circle, okay, online, because I'm not with people dictating my life and thinking I'm supposed to live an expectation. I live my own, okay. So MLK Day is coming. I have more skits on that on the Phoenix store manager, Sprint store manager, because I'm seeing people in which is okay with me because people who don't want to see brothers have freedom are not my friends. A sister can rock a straight hair, it's her business, but a brother is self hate, no, it's not. We have a right to wear our hair in dreads, straightened, natural, cut, long. We have a right in this free country to wear our hair the way we want to wear. If you don't like it, be adult enough and mature to mind your damn business and go somewhere with your fucking life. And I cuss because you talk intelligent to ignorant people, they don't get it. You talk ignorant to them, they get it because they're ignorant. So that's why. All right. So I'm seeing that when I made the skit of Parker going to the club and shaking his relaxed hair, it was a problem. Now, if I put a white man with dreads on there, I know y'all have a problem. If I put Parker doing something dope, you have a problem. But him having his hair relaxed, there's no self-hate. Let me explain something to you. I'm glad that I put a history lesson in this video with I'm Not My Hair and Martin King and Gary Morgan. Gary Morgan was a black American man who made the relaxer. He didn't sell out. He helped his community. He, and I'm not for him being a Freemason, but he helped his community and he put economic growth in the community with the relaxers and everything else, the gas mask and the traffic stop. I see a lot of you dumb brothers who say they think but y'all here selling dope. You ain't put no economic power in the community. You making the community look like a dump. You ain't trying to build a community. You trying to keep it in roaches and rats and crackheads and cush heads. And you say you love yourself being black and you call yourself a nigger. Everything that I see that so with Michael X, okay, well Michael X was in a cult. Nation Islam was paid by the Ku Klux Klan. It was a tragic mulatto named Wallace Fard who made this damn coat. Now I said in my video that I saw someone commenting I had to block back in 2017. When Wallace Fard made this coat, first of all, it's not even true Islam. You know this man went to Folsom Prison and San Quentin Prison 2 times, a felon, a thug. And this tragic mulatto who made Nation Islam had put this himself as white. Now, what I read in the book Inside Nation Islam by Verl L. White back in 2006 and 5, when I bought the book right after Michael Jackson won his case. When I got some money, I bought the book on Barnes and Nobles online, and it came to Job Corps and bought it. So when I read Wallace Fard, because I don't have the book anymore because I got evicted, all my books was gone. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of books. Yeah, I like to read. Wallace Fard was mulatto. Everybody thought he was a Mexican or either part white, part Asian, but they listed him as white. Okay, he was somehow able to pass as white. So when he got locked up in Folsom Prison and St. Quentin Prison back in the 30s or something, whatever, 20s, whatever it was, this fool was listed as white. He didn't scream, I'm a Negro, I'm a Negro. He sit here and let them folks put him as white. And Elijah Muhammad, Elijah Poole, thought this man was a god. Lord have mercy. So Elijah Muhammad, who a light-skinned mulatto, a light-skinned multi-generational, whatever you want to call it, he wasn't camera, he was high yellow bright. Because there was so many images of him, but I saw his actual image. He sit here, went along with his coat. He stole money from people. Okay. Nation Islam was paid by H.R. Hunt, and H.R. Hunt, due to my white ancestry, no, I'm not related to H.R. Hunt, I'm related to President Johnson and Nixon, who was racist. Okay, I'm not even I'm related to this. My 10th cousin Johnson, 9th cousin Nixon on my white ancestor side, on my daddy and family tree, right? Mixed race ancestry. Them two assholes who my 10 and 9 cousin, two HR, friends with HR Hunt, helped Candy get killed. That's why, yeah, Candy was killed not by the Italian mob. He was killed by the Ku Klux Klan when he came to Dallas. Dallas was the most racist place to go to. Also, the fact, Mary Merlot is also my cousin too. When I did my ancestry on a certain on website, and I found out no, I don't honor her. I honor Darth Damage. Okay, because she used her body like a thought, a hoe, to seduce Candy. Yes, he was guilty of cheating on the beautiful white passing mulatto. What's her name? Jacqueline Candy. Yes, Jacqueline Candy was mixed. Okay, a lot of folks not know that, and I can provide the evidence. She passed as white. Told New York Geology Library that she had a Jewish background, not black ancestry, African ancestry. So, but she passed as white to help us get freedom. Her and her husband was trying to stop segregation. And what happened was they killed Kendi and in Dallas because he was trying to stop segregation. And so that's when President Johnson took over. And they had Goldwater, who was an open Klansman, and Johnson was a undercover Klansman, my 10th cousin. And LBJ won, and then he also was behind the murder of L. Martin King. Yes, my 10th cousin was behind that. The Dixie Mafia, they said our brother Martin King, our hero, was still alive at the hospital after he was shot. Also, it wasn't just white people, pure white people. It was a fake brother in the hotel with um, Jackson, with Jesse Jackson, that's Sam Cowles, Billy Cowles, and he said, I'm glad Dick Gregory said he moved away from the shot. Okay, he moved away from the shot. Okay, so he knew that Martin King would get killed. Okay, all right. So Billy Kyles was part of the murder too, because there were people in the African community who did not want Martin King to have freedom. They would like being segregated. So I'm not with that crowd. I think it's a very disrespect that we have freedom and God given freedom we fought hard for. And we got people in our community like slaves on plantation, cotton picking trash, and trying to make sure we don't have it. Trying to make sure while we has been what 60 years ago, 61 years ago, civil rights bill been signed. He was signed 64, right? But President Johnson won 65. Who inaugurated 65. He took his place when Kennedy got shot, right? Okay. And it's been 61, 62, whatever years, and we still got people thinking that we should not have freedom. We still have people, we vote for Trump. Yeah, I did. Because I feel there's people in our African community who don't want us to have freedom, who don't want us to have our own businesses, they want us to work for white businesses that talk to us crazy, and yet get mad at us not want to work. And because it's not me personally want to work, I'm mentally disabled. Okay, you yell at me and scream at me, you might have a bad day. I might lose your job. I might find some things about your ass. And because I don't believe in being treated like I don't care about other dumbass people who love being treated less than human. I'm not one. See, I have self love. Y'all have self hate to let yourself be treated that way and not do anything by it, but want to bully someone who do. And so when you sit here and not want us to have our own businesses, do not discourage us for while by segregation taking. I laugh because we have the internet, we have the what we call World Wide Web, now we call it internet, now whatever we call it. We have online, we have social media. We can make our own business. That's what I do every day, trying to make money online. Okay. So, because I'm not dealing with nobody yelling and screaming to a point you want to punch their lights out if they talk to you crazy because they feel entitled. And it's not about white person or Hispanic. Anybody, you got dumb African Americans and people who want to do it too. Because they man, they pappy who they love them, treat them like crap. And I'm not with that bullshit. Okay, so you can keep that shit in your life. Don't bring it in my life. Y'all stupid. Okay. So the point is, I want my own business, and we have many areas to make our own business. If someone wants us to have a job, because then like I applied for jobs last year, and my record clean, still got denied. I called one job part time since I'm bipolar, can't work. Told me, oh, we already got the job. I'm like, wait a minute. I just asked a question about the status application. You gonna already, are you a supervisor? No, but you already got hired. Can I speak? No. So you see what I'm saying? The gatekeeping shit. They want us to be on the street. They want us begging for money. You know what I'm saying? What's the remedy? Have our own business. Have our own business. We have online. You can make a business online. You can make a side hustle online. We don't need these motherfuckers play from jobs. They trying to get Latino immigrants, African immigrants, and Caribbean immigrants who don't know the law of the system and pay them $2 an hour or something, and mistreat their paycheck by they get back and everything. I'm not dealing with that shit. Because like I said, you mess with my paycheck, it's gonna be a problem. Okay? You try to make it gonna be a problem. I'm not one of them folks who gonna sit there and sing some slave songs and talk about I forgive you. Okay? I will do something. I will say something. I will get your ass in trouble. If I can't beat you and hit you and put you in the grave, the other alternative is to get your ass out your doggone job by telling HR or tell C on your ass and you won't have a damn job no more. Okay? So the best remedy to that is to make my own business. Okay? I'm there 50 years old. I've been through abuse from my own family, abuse from people mistreat me. I'm not gonna let, I told myself when I turned 40 before I even hit the street, I'm not gonna let people mistreat me, abuse me. I don't give a damn about some dumb ass person who's open to that wound. I'm not. So they my own mama. Mama died in 2 years, 3 years, damn, 2 years, 3 years. No, 4 years. Fuck. I don't care about her. You know what I mean? She did me there. I don't care about her on that side. Like, you have in your spirit treat me like that, you deserve what hell comes to you. Okay? And I'm not a fan of Trump, but when I see people of color complacent of my downfall, purposely making false rules, okay? Trying to make sure I don't have a resolution to my problem. Deborah, okay, from Starbucks. Okay, then bitch, it just I can't have that. Okay, we'll put that orange man off of mine. You ain't white. Okay, I do feel bad about those who are Latino and African Americans who are not individually in this situation, but we got a lot of a demographic of that, making sure going on with the system white supremacy to make sure I don't get shit. And I anybody in LBA, and I'm not with the LBA shit because you got fake ass brothers and fake ass sisters in our community who trying to make sure we don't got nothing. Okay? Trust me, I know. You trying to deny me my food. I make sure you don't have none. That's how I am. Okay? Leave my shit alone and let me go on about my business. Cause I don't like nobody telling me, okay? All right. So I don't like the orange man. But if you don't want me to have shit and you trying to make sure I don't got shit, I'm gonna make sure you don't got shit. That's how I do it. I'm cussing, but the Bible do say one suffer, all suffer. So you trying to deny me from having my way, my dreams, and my trying to make sure and make a bona fide full-time commitment of that? Okay, well I'm making sure you don't got that either. Why you think them business they deny me from company I got closed? Baby, I'm nothing to mess with, nothing to fuck with. Okay? Go find somebody else, go find something safe to do. Okay? If I can't get mine, you can't get yours. So you better stop denying me opportunity. I don't like the orange guy either. But if you keep fucking making sure I don't got nothing, okay, I'm gonna do the same. Anybody should be Hispanic or African immigrant, I do my own man anyway. Her bitch dead. Do you see me crying about that bitch? No, I don't. She gave birth. I don't give a fuck about her. Fuck her. Y'all like to be confined and controlled and relegated. That's not me. I don't like no one checking me. I'm sick of that. Go find somebody else who like to be checked. If I'm doing something bad, let God fix me alone. Don't need no human intervention. Because I prefer the man above fix me, not no stupid human being to fix him or herself. Now, get back to what I'm saying. You want us to live in this bubble. I don't need to live a bubble. No other brother does. So the character of Parker does not live a bubble. He does what he want to do. He gonna fix his hair how he want to. He gonna dress how he want to, cause he's free. He not gonna live your expectations. He gonna date who he want to date. That's what Martin King fought for us to have. We should not be people busybody as in our business trying to tell us how we cannot do. That should not be going on in 2026. You got Cynthia G her dumb ass. If I like a white woman, bitch, get out of my damn business. I ain't mad about you. I'm a white man. The divestment channel. Do you see me crying about them old fake ass sisters who don't want me? Good. Let people do them. That's the problem. If you keep trying to make sure we don't got nothing, well, we don't play the two play game. I don't like that man. But I keep seeing a recurrence of people in position where they try to make sure I'm following in the store where I don't steal a damn thing my record clean ain't trying to break it. If I'm trying to use the Wi-Fi, the head corporation that I can, but your bitch ass won't come and make your own little rules, Deborah. Okay, then I'm gonna put the orange man in office so you don't get shit either. I'm not one of these old cooning brothers, biscuit eating brothers who believe in turning the other cheek and sitting here letting people walk on me like a dirt. That's the weak ass brothers. But they'll fight another brother woman. And I don't get me wrong. I will go against another a fake ass brother who do the same or fake ass sister. When you go against my freedom, we're no longer friends. Period. I don't need to live your expectation to fit your narrative. I don't know what y'all think y'all are. Think y'all special trying to check somebody. No, you need to mind your business. Mind your business. That's what freedom is. You are that person what they win. Turn your head and move. We're supposed to be in a free country called America. I shouldn't even want to go to another country to get freedom. This will be my own habit. Actually, you have to argue at 62 years or 61 years that civil rights bill design of this shit. But you want to make your business. You got a stalker out there lying on my ass, lying on me, making bill, and but you got a strawberry picking bitch who's spraying them in black, who don't want to admit that, but took a dick and pussy of those three groups in Mexico for her ugly ass to be existing at 62 years old. Okay? She don't want to have me no freedom. She want to see him trying to deny me freedom and lie under oath and have someone lie on her bitch and me locked up for color law violation. But I supposed to run and go and march for her ass to have freedom, not me have shit? That's why many of us don't participate in March no King's March. But she can have her open her coochie for some white dick though. And I said what the fuck I said. If she can have her open her coochie and produce her daughter for some white dick, I can put my dick in a pussy. They don't look like me as long as it's consensual sex and adults. And since I came from pussy and dick of different colors in my family tree, it should not even matter. So I ain't no 100% black man. So why is this a problem about what we do? Why everybody? That's why first of all, someone got offended by me saying when I said about the Dominican Republic, it was a strawberry picking bitch from TikTok complaining about passport bros. My argument was I'm against the stupid, and I'm gonna use the N word, niggas acting a damn fool. That's one thing about me. If I'm passport and I'm a brother, and you acting like a nigga, you ain't around me. Hell no, go use your dope money. Cause I don't do dope, don't sell, don't do none of that illegal shit. Use your illegal money, nigga, and get your own ride and go to Jamaica. You ride me trying to make my image look terrible. Okay? I'm going to have a good time. I'm not going to sleep with no hoes. Cause I don't know what the hoe being with. I don't care what color she is, race she is. Cause one thing I grew up in 1990s and grew up in 80s where people talking about those time about sex. And one thing that people get AIDS, they was jumping with everybody, not checking people and be responsible with their sex. So you them go to another country, meet a hoe, a thought, and not know what she been with. You gotta think wisely. If I'm gonna go against God and fornicate, let me do it wisely. I ain't gonna say but me out smoking dope, get high. That's why I get all these fucking diseases. Had no damn no concern, discernment to being too busy being stupid. Don't have no rational mind. I have rational mind. Gotta think what you do. So she over here talking about that we should that she don't pay for because people sleep with kids. Now, first of all, I'm not with that shit. But we as parents tell the kids. So I said, well, hold on, before you even try to go at the brothers doing it, they should get doing it individualized, should be told not to do, should be criticized for. But parents act like R. Kelly victims. Because R. Kelly victim case got parents sending their daughters to him and some boys too. Okay, for some record deals and shit. Okay, and peeing and doing St. Cambridge. Well, same thing. You should get them parents in the record for the same thing. Somebody got a fan, say their name. My art was not a fan of country. My art was stop trying to use that as an argument. It's the same argument that Trump said about Mexico not saying they best. Okay? Not every immigrant selling dope. Not every immigrant across the border come here legally, whatever. Not here doing something with their murder sacrifices and probably y'all based on police and voodoo sacrifices. Not everybody out here doing sex trafficking. Not everybody. But that's the point, right? To say that you shouldn't close the border, right? You know, it's an argument saying we want a bunch of people of color who have a mixed race background, Spanish, DJ, and black, okay, or probably a white population. That's what they're saying. But they use so the same argument is that bitch who Dominican that's on TikTok said the same thing. She doesn't support her art was because somebody was selling their kids to one of them. Well, she should got on the kids' parents for that. Cause that's wrong. I don't care if they do. I'm not selling my child to no pedophile. Especially we got that shit going on in the United States. Even with Celeste Hernandez case, we all look at her mammy. Her mammy. Well, we gonna get David in Interscope Records, but we look at her mammy. Her mammy abusing her ass. It ain't the first case. It's a bunch of these parents here in the United States doing that shit, and we find out we gonna go on their ass too. Back in 2015, 16, with dark skin sister. I did say in front of me, I said dark skin sister. Dark skin sister was on Facebook. Then this white pedophile man, oh Lord, was in Ohio. Thomas, so you'll talk about that, okay? A dark skinned sister. Let this white man abuse her, what's it called? Sexual abuse her newborn child. She was on Facebook of all places marking her child to this white man in Ohio somewhere in the Midwest. So I criticized that bitch too. Not she ain't Dominican, that I know of. You know what I'm saying? So my point was the same fear tactic. All immigrants coming across the border, taking our jobs, raping the women, sex trafficking, killing, murdering stuff. Knowing the CIA, you did that mess with Bush and Reagan. Okay, I said what I said because I know my history. And Jonathan, Jay Norwell and them, they was involved bringing the drugs for crack. We know why that's going on. Okay, that's the same thing that bitch was saying on TikTok, talking about passport bros going to Dominican Republic and sleep with kids. When we know damn well not every passport bro doing that. The whole point of passport was to go out the country and see things of life that got nothing to do with that shit. But then y'all start bringing our nigga friends who got those sins. Cause I said right there and there, if you the white man's nigga and make us look terrible, oh, I'm not inviting you with me. And you start talking about me not getting no money for you, I'm gonna ask the question, don't you sell dope? First of all, I don't bring no dope with me, but I heard you sell dope. I ain't tell your business. The same dope money used to go get them hoes and everything, go to clubs, strip club, and buy weed and shit, and buy Jordans, and buy rims for your car, and fix your car, and pay your rent when you don't have a legit job. You can use that same dope money to go to a Dominican Republic or other country. I'm not my expenses gonna make me look shame. Hell the fuck no. Keep go get her ass back home. Shit. You gonna be the white man's nigga, make me ain't gonna try to ban us from the nigga because your bitch ass ain't a fool, making us to tell hell nah. We ain't going there for no thoughts and hoes and pimps and shit. You could have got that at home in the ghetto. See, I bash both people, black men, cis men, people guilty of that shit, right? Okay, I'm the Afro speaker, take no shit. But the point is, I'm trying to say is this. That was my argument because I saw hypocrisy in her argument. She not going against the parents who sell their kids. I can care less if they've got no money. I'm not selling my child. I don't got kids, but that's the sickest thing in the world to sell your doggone child. You at least sell yourself. I love this. I sell my own ass before I sell my child ass. How about that? If I'm there, I sell my own ass. You know what I said? I can sell I will sell my own ass before I even think about selling my child ass. That's wrong. And even here in America, there's somebody I know, a homegirl of mine, I think I've told the story before. He was with her working his mama, her plans back in 2000. And I can say her name, she's from Angleton. She 1 year older than me. Camera skin, Creole, long hair. Sister, she had relaxed her head, long hair. We used to work together. Her homegirl with dark skin. And her homegirl, dark skin, homegirl was on, had full blown AIDS. Her mammy sold her to dope dealers back in the 80s. That's how she got HIV and AIDS. And she was sleeping with some higher, bright skinned brother from Greenspoint. So I forget this story back in Christmas, November 2000, okay? By Christmas, Thanksgiving, I had to go to the bathroom, y'all, because I almost threw up when she told me the story. She said her mammy sold her. And so she now was 20, I was 21, she was 22. So by our age, back in 2000, it's during Christmas time when they had the Gore and Bush era, right? Election. So they said, okay, she said that she wanted to tell her friend because her homeboy, this high other dude, was sleeping with that dark skinned sister at HIV. Then his girlfriend sleeping with some other man. I said, oh Lord, I almost go through up. I said, damn, that's why I'm glad I'm celibate. I said, I thank God I'm celibate. And that's what I was saying that one thing about me, I'm not the perfect Catholic Christian. My Catholic faith taught me to be celibate. Yes, I ain't perfect in that department, but I don't go out and sleep out. Okay? I don't sleep out. Okay? I'm just saying that it taught me that. And I'm glad when I was in my 20s, I was very celibate back then because I knew back in the 90s, people's bed jumping and bed hopping and not putting no damn condom. And I'm not going to catch on HIV because people's catching HIV left and right. They support the way it was going on. That sure was. And what it was, people going to the club, not checking people. I don't go to the club to go bring somebody home with me. First, I don't know what they're about. Or go to their house. Girl fine, good looking, and you go to her house, she got a house full of roaches, but you that's your thought, that's your dumb ass going to her house, gonna sleep with her, not know what time because she look good. Because it look good, I mean, you know a person before you lay down with fleas. Okay? So you didn't have discernment. A lot of y'all don't have discernment. A lot of y'all don't have discernment. You are so quick to just do willy nilly. And I knew in my 18, 19, 20 years old not to go do willy nilly. If I was going to have sex with somebody, I at least get to know that person. I'm not advocating fornication or any sexual immorality. I'm just saying, at least know what I'm dealing with and know the signs. And not get high, never be on drugs, but get drunk because you lose your senses and you just do anything. I mean, stories people say they slept with somebody, they woke up the girl to look crazy, or they had their drawers on, no, and all that looking at the girl, they did not know who he was. They're like, how I got here? Yeah, because you were too busy getting high, getting drunk, not being lose your conscience. And you wake up, probably wake up looking, wake up butt naked somewhere. Okay, like a drug, a kill, a cut up. 'Cause that's how they get people cut up these days. You better stop doing that bullshit. Okay. So that's what I'm telling y'all. A lot of y'all don't understand that it's your responsibility. But yeah, she told me that. And so the sister, I thank God that I met her friend because I don't ever want to meet her friend. But I had to go in their bathroom and want to throw up because I couldn't hear that story. And what I said is that we have that here in the United States. But to sit here, it's like this, okay? Yeah, we had undocumented immigrants coming across the border every day, right? And they're guilty of sleeping with a child, right? Let's say sleeping with a child, but no one doesn't hold the parent accountable here in the United States. Everybody's blatantly undocumented immigrant. That's no different than the passport brother going to the Dominican Republic or any other country because whoever's selling the kids, like for example, I like R. Kelly. He put a voodoo spell on his goon came on January 12th. Actually, that date freaks me out sometimes. Back in 2019, was let me be homeless, but I'm with R. Kelly on this. The damn parents that sold their kids to his ass, they bitch ass need to be locked up with him. If we found out them on their documentary lying and claim to be victims and crime, but we find evidence in text message and shit them selling kids to R. Kelly, they bitch ass need to be locked up with him. I'm not. That's called fair justice, okay? And because I know a sister from Chicago who told me that she heard stories in Chicago of these old ghetto ass mammies selling their daughters to arcades mansions to get their fucking rent paid. So I don't show no favoritism in my argument. So I said the same thing about folks in the Dominican Republic doing the damn same thing. I wasn't bashing all Dominican people. What I'm saying is the bitch coming on YouTube and TikTok talking about passport brothers. Not every passport is going out there having sex and looking for hoes, sleeping with kids, and doing drugs and doing sex trafficking. We got immigrants of Hispanic origin and Caribbean doing the same thing here. We got Americans who white act like do that shit here. We have R. Kelly. He not Caribbean. He not Latino. We know of. If you got some background, let me know. We go ahead and verify his mixed ancestry here. You know, I'm all about that. But he from here. But at the same time, people who let their kids go see him and we find evidence, they ass should be locked up too. So same thing with the bitch over here talking about that we, if I become past brother, we should not come there. But her ass here. I hope her citizenship is right. Cause we found out I've been called ICE on that. Fair is fair. I'm tired of people making sure that brothers do not have freedom. Okay? That was my whole argument with Bluish Gelato. What made me look at Blues Out Bill was him bashing Bubba Perm. Nigga, get off our deck. If we get a perm on it, that's our damn body. We not telling you to stop burning the sun to get some color in your skin every time it's sunny down there in Cleveland, Ohio. Mind your business. That was the whole argument. Stop being in brother's business about what we date, what we marry, what we do our body. We are not your child. We grown as men. You don't do it to our white cousins. So we mix with white. Don't do it to us. It is not against. It's also against brothers who stupid who think they not worth having freedom. You acting like what's that man name in Roots of Fiddler? You acting like Steve from the Chango movie. A brother has a right to wear what he wants to wear. And thank God for all the king. I'm going to always celebrate King Day. Okay? This is America. This is the United States of America, supposed to be a land of the free. So y'all have a problem with Parker, the character, wearing his hair relaxed, then gone. Because I'm not with those trying to relegate brothers. I'm sick of it. This is 2026. This is not before 1964. This is not 1890 something. This is not doing slavery. We supposed to be living our freedom. You want to rock dreads? That's your business. You want to rock a perm? That's your business. Bald, afro, want to keep it natural, curly, kinky, wavy, straight. You like rocking your so-called good hair, all hair good, whatever. You know what I'm saying? People should be doing what the hell they want to do with their body. Okay? It's funny. People don't recognize a fetus is a person, but you're for killing a baby for sacrifice and claim that's a woman's body. No, a woman carrying another womb in her body. That's different. She want to kill herself, go ahead and kill herself. Don't kill anybody else. We all just know it's eugenics. It's not about women's rights, it's about eugenics trying to depopulate somebody. But you defend abortion. But a brother with a hair relaxer is a problem. And going back to the so-called self-hate. Malcolm X, when he was taught that, it was Nation Islam. Actually, that movie was not accurate. His brother introduced him to Nation Islam. It wasn't that dark-skinned brother in jail talking about that a nigga that burn. It's funny when Spike Lee made that movie. The dark-skinned brother told him not to wear a perm, was trying to say his ass up for when he told Elijah Muhammad about him having girls, underage girls with him. So when I look at it, I said, well, fuck it. I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. Ain't nobody him up here getting paid by a clan. I'm doing whatever's my body. Because I see no ain't telling white dudes to start rocking dreadlocks. I seen white dudes rock braids. I seen white dudes wear dreadlocks. Face. See, speaking of face, white dudes who were not rocking face until brothers start rocking face. See, you had a fade as a white dude, you got called a skinhead because skinheads wore bald heads. And you was a white man rocking a bald head cut, a close cut. People thought you was a skinhead. But when brothers made fashion with rock fades, you see Latinos do rocking fades. You see brothers put the foundation for fades in the 90s. And I know because I didn't like the rock no fades. I didn't like rocking no hair, I like rocking my hair long. Okay. I like the rock fade. So, but I remember seeing a bunch of white dudes, Hispanic dudes, rocking fades. They were not doing that back in 1990 before 1980s. If you was a white dude rocking a bald fade, you got called skinhead because skinheads rocking this shit. So my thing is, brothers should be able to wear their hair they want to, and that's what cost me the Argentina bluish dollar. I was not obsessed with the man. I was fighting for our freedom on social media. I'm sick of people feeling comfortable in our mouths telling us what we cannot do. I'm sick of that shit. We supposed to have fucking freedom. We ain't supposed to be hearing this shit. People need to learn to mind their business. Okay? We're not your puppets. We're not your slaves. We're supposed to be doing what we want to do and not be relegated. That's wrong. Because you don't do it to white men. There's white men rocking braids, rocking designs in their head, getting a tan, listen to rock music that our people created, and rap music. You're not telling Eminem to stop calling him the king of hip hop. You're not saying a rap god and stuff. They should have given that title. So when I see double standards, I'ma call the shit out. Brothers, rock your hair how you want to. If you want to wear a perm, it's your body. If you want to rock your braids, it's your body. A fade, a dreads, it's your dye blonde, dye blue, dye green. I'm tired of people telling us what to fucking do. This is supposed to be United States of America, and I'm sick of it. We're not underage. We're 18 and older. We're supposed to be living our freedom in peaceful manner. That was the whole purpose, being making Parker relax his hair. And do we want to? If he wants a woman that don't look black, even though he's mixed, look black to society, that's his damn business. He should not be relegated to your expectations. Everybody got brother's name in their mouth. I'm sick of this shit. Brothers, anybody who don't want you to have freedom, I don't care if they in the community or not, even your own damn fucking ass mammy, she ain't care about you to have freedom or your pappy. Freedom comes first for fake friends and fake family members. I tell you what I said. We're not on the change of plantation days anymore. We're not sitting in the back of bus drinking water, color water fountain. We supposed to rock our freedom. And if folks don't support it, they not your friend, never been, never will be. And that's my point. And that's all I gotta say.